we continue with Kitzur. So I'm learning from Arskov edition. In my book it's Siman 9, so it's Siman like a big paragraph, and halach number 4, and it says at the time that the Tzitzis. Okay, so just a quick review for Jonathan that joined us. So the laws of Tzitzis, we said that it has to, the law is to tie Tzitzis in the right place. And last time we said that it has to be in a corner. And we did describe exactly, so if he wants, we can send the videos of the last time, audios of the last time. So we describe exactly what the measurement of the corner. So basically today when you go in a store and buy a ready garment, there is no problem, right? So they did exactly according to the highest standard. But in the olden days, and people were doing their own Tzitzis, and even today, so there is no obligation for you to go in a store and to buy Tzitzis. So basically, if you go by all of the details, you can tie your own Tzitzis. There are YouTube videos. They show you how to tie the Tzitzis. You just buy the kosher string. As we said last time, it has to be made for the mitzvah of Tzitzis. And that's it. You're on. Okay, so number 4. If at the time of the Tzitzis were tied onto the garment, the hole was at the proper distance from the end of the garment, and afterwards the hole tore slightly, possible, right? Or the end of the talus tore or frayed. So okay, so let's understand what it says here. So it's possible that today we have all of this like extra like support around the hole, but it's very possible that it can tear. I mean, somebody pulled it, it got stuck somewhere, right? That it got stuck, or the edge of the garment got worn out, right? So basically now they're saying that the Tzitzis is less than this optimal amount distance from the corner, right? So what do they do? So it says this result that now Tzitzis hangs less than minimum distance from the end of the garment. Okay, it does not become invalid because of this. But the Torah did not require that the Tzitzis are not beneath the corner, except at the time of Tzitzis actually made. It is tight upon garment. So here's it's very interesting. So it says if you remember how we say in Shema, you say you have to tie them to your garments, to the corner of the garment. So the mitzvah one more time is to tie them. So basically, if you did everything correctly, and then it tore, right? So basically, you can fix it. You can sew up, and there is no problem. So it did not become invalid. Why? Because the Torah says, the verse in Bamidbar 15:36 states, they shall make themselves tzitzis on the corners of the garment. As we just said, there is requirement that they be on the corners of the garment and not beneath the corner. It is only when they are being made, exactly as we explained. So the point is, when they make, they have to be made correctly. Okay. Nevertheless, ideally, it is good to make a binding around the hole. That's exactly what they do in all of our Tzitzis, in which the strings are placed. See below CF17. Okay, we're going to learn that. And likewise, the binding of the edge of the talus garment. So that's exactly like today. All of these details are taken care of. Okay, to prevent fraying, meaning the edge of the garment, so that the distance between the hole and the end of the garment does not become less than the thumb joint long. So this is the minimum thumb joint, right? Thumb joint long, as we said last time, it's me. Okay. Although the Tzitzis would be valid if this occurs, this precaution is taken so that one can avoid wearing Tzitzis that appears invalid to the people who do not know the halacha. Okay. So we have to explain it. So first of all, so we said if we tie the comb correctly, and that it become invalid, there is no problem. You can continue wearing. But we said we have this concept of muddy sign, and muddy sign means that the way the eyes see, right? So like eyes of onlookers, so they might see you and learn wrong things. So they see that it's very close to the corner, right? And they might think that maybe this is good, right? So I mean, they didn't know that when you tied them or you bought them, it was 100% kosher, and it was a problem only after that. Okay, so we have to be very careful when what we project to other people, and we're going to learn, especially in the halachas of Shabbos. We're trying like very, very careful, like when people do not know what's going on and they see you and they might suspect something wrong. For example, what would be the example? They ask a question if you can use a dryer on Shabbos, right? So basically, what's the problem? So let's say you wash your clothes, right? You wash, and Shabbos let's say starts in 5 minutes. Candlelight, and you don't need all the clothes, and you want to put it into the dryer. So basically, it can dry on Shabbos. You're not doing anything, right? But it says maybe if it's like your windows open and somebody would hear your dryer working, so they would say, this guy the Michal Shabbos. You understand? So even though you did everything correctly, you press the button like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 40 minutes before Shabbos. You did everything correctly, but they might suspect you, or they might learn something wrong. That maybe it is allowed to use dryer or to use the washing machine on Shabbos, which is as we understand the problem. Okay, that's this concept. Okay.